you.
In fairness, this is I'm rubbish and speedo is a bit left on it. Past 30.
Have you got any licence on it?
I don't have my licence on it, mate. But I've got the post office ID app and I can give it the details to it.
You got full driving licence?
I'm not provisional. So I'm insured on this with Bennett.
VK Hotel 54.
Probably best I can do here is the
Code 1 person and DL, please. Southwell Road.
got the post office ID app.
You got details?
Yeah.
Ryan Spector.
What's his date of birth? What's his date of birth?
20th of November 1994.
Yeah, to be fair, mate, I usually rely on a speedo on my phone, which is GPS. It's really accurate. It keeps up with the signs and stuff I see on the streets. Whereas with that, quite often when you're like pinned on 50, it's actually doing 40. So I think I applied that logic here, and it's probably if you've just speed.
To be honest, probably if you've been riding a bike for that long and you know what problems you're on.
Yeah, no,
I need to fix your bike or work from home.
I'm not sure whether it's
Right, it's very yeah, I'm not going to say it's fine. We'll do some checks on your bike and then we'll see where we are.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to cause you trouble, man.
No, that's fine.
Go ahead. Last name is Sierra Papa, Echo Charlie, Tango Echo Romeo. First name's Ryan, normal spelling. 20111994, male, white.
Yeah, exactly.
That was carnage.
Yes, yes.
Do you mind if I take my key out so it's not drained in the back? Do you mind if I just pull the key out so it's not drained in the back?
Receive, could I have Athena and DL as well, please?
Actually, no, tell her that I did get a driving offence back in 2020. I used my ex-partner's scooter.
Any recent investigations and any recent intel, please? Received. What? Can you just give me most recent intel, like last top 3, please? Received, is there anything else of that kind of genre on there? We've found him in some pretty sus circumstances. received. Is there anything outside of your possession stuff? Sorry, I would do it on my phone, but it's not connecting to Optic, or Athena's not connecting to Optic properly.
It's a shame that we need to turn to that great protection of the public sector, but it's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll probably be best. Yeah, fine. What are you doing out here, dude?
I was round to see a friend.
Okay. Where do they live?
Well, we were making them.
Where were you going to go after this?
I'm going straight home, mate.
Okay. And is that where you've been before? This?
Yeah. Oh, where I was before.
Where
here.
were you before here, yeah?
I've been around the city,
Okay.
here, there, and everywhere.
I'm just waiting for someone to give me a call on the radio, and then you should be good.
Thanks. Right.
Yeah. It's just that this is not working properly, which is why I'm getting them to call me instead.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, you can never rely on the tech.
No, you can't.
It was a nightmare a few weeks ago when Outlook went down for us lot over at the county council. Just couldn't get anything done.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yeah, I work for Children's Services, man.
Oh, okay. What position do you hold there?
So I work in the independent reviewing office.
Sorry, they just called me. Sam, can you stand here for me?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Hello, Matt. Thanks for getting in touch. Yeah, basically my Optic isn't connecting to Athena properly. We've just got him in some really sus circumstances, so I'm looking for sort of anything that will flush out grounds-wise in terms of supply.
I guess you have to have specialist officers that are going to do it. I think it's used marbles to get to sit all as well. We've got to do that sort of case where I don't know basis and some of the work things.
So far.
It's what we all do our jobs to make sure that, our future leaders are well protected, man.
Yeah, no dramas. And that's 1A, is it? Oh, right, okay. Received. That'll do. Thanks very much. Ryan, just because of what you've said and some intel that's on our system, also the fact that you've said you've been here, there and everywhere and you've been kind of vague about where you've been, I'm going to detain you for a search under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act.
That would be unnecessary, because I'm prescribed cannabis, as you know.
Okay, well, I'm going to detain you for a search. It doesn't matter. I'm still going
cannabis on me.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I'm prescribed it.
That's fine. I'm going to detain you for a search in order that I can search for it and seize it if I need to.
Is that going to be necessary if I'm prescribed it, as I imagine?
Have you got a CAN card on you?
You don't need a CAN card. You just need to be prescribed cannabis by a doctor. CAN cards aren't legally valid. I can, if it helps, I can point you to a previous seizure of my medication here. So if I type Norwich prescription seized, it should bring you up an article about a previous police seizure of my cannabis that resulted in PC Gordon Rants having to return it. I don't have any paperwork to that effect, because you don't usually get a letter from a police
VCO
saying, "Please give
1254.
your cannabis back." But I can assure you that the cannabis you find on me is lawfully
The person
obtained.
who just gave me a point to point, can they point to point me back again, please? It was Mark. Hello again. Yeah, he apparently has got he's been prescribed cannabis. The investigation that he's been eliminated from, can you just tell me why he was eliminated from that, please? Yeah, no worries. Ryan, just because I've detained you, you can't go yet, okay?
No, I understand.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've got my keys in my pocket.
Yeah, cool. All right, I'll just make sure I get to the bottom of this, and then
If best I can probably do is the email trail with the cannabis clinic, mate.
no, that's fine. You keep that. I want it validated on our systems, if that's okay.
That's fair enough. I'm not sure you'd have necessarily a marker that says prescribed cannabis, though, would you?
No, but if what you're saying is true, the investigation will be on our system and have a note to that effect, won't it?
Yeah. Because it would have been an FDA, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
South Norfolk, say the name of the team on my ring doorbell. This is following the seizure from my property at 6 Wilson Place. As you see, the tub's open. Yes, some cannabis.
But there would also be the sort of aspect of the fact that you are using a motor vehicle as well.
Go ahead.
While technically consuming any amount of cannabis would be prescribed limits is so low that essentially having consumed cannabis in the last few days would go over that. I believe it's 0.02 milligrams per milliliter, or even as micrograms in per milliliter of blood concentration. That's like very easily achieved. I just had a couple of puffs of 20. Now, of course, you've got tolerance built up with using medicination daily. And you also have a medical defense when it's tried in court, because if you're prescribed a drug that those limits don't actually apply to you.
Okay. Well, I've never heard of that before.
I understand what you're saying.
I'm not trying to be argumentative.
I get your point of view. As obviously
You have to understand that I get regular police contacts about suspicion of drugs. As soon as you get regular,
Okay, well, thank you very much for that.
creates markers on it, doesn't it? So,
Well, not necessarily.
I
It
can
doesn't always
appreciate the
happen.
optics of it. I'm in a
Yeah, but
shady part of Norwich.
You've got to understand as well that there's obviously a lot of people who stop with cannabis.
Yeah, exactly.
They would come across someone.
Yeah, okay, I'll deal with that my end. Thank you.
very useful video in that it's all blurry. So obviously the redact the officer's faces, the vehicle. You pretty much just see me with the blur on it, showing the newspaper. That was it.
I'm in a complicated situation. So basically, we've stopped this guy. As soon as I detained him for research, he says that he's got some weed on him, but he's prescribed it so far. The issue is, and there's an investigation from last year where police have essentially seized some weed from him, and he's legally proved that it's his, and he's given it back. That's fine. However, we've got him coming off a moped out of Southwell Road. He doesn't have a CAN card, he's got an actual prescription for it apparently. His name's Ryan Spector. He showed us a news article that he's very proud of, the fact that he got his weed back. I haven't actually asked that question, but to be honest, if he's got, I suppose that's a question I do need to ask, to be fair. I'll ask that. If it's loads, then he can come in for peewits, but if not, I'll let him go, I guess. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll do that.
I know that.
Ryan, what I'm going to do, I'm going to search you anyway. The reason being is because ultimately what you've said to me is still quite suspicious, because you might have a legal exemption for it, which is totally fine.
Not an exemption, a prescription.
Yeah, regardless, we're using the same words, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay. You might have that, but it's obviously still illegal to supply, isn't it? And you and I would agree that that's the case. So therefore, if I find amount on you that I don't believe is consistent with personal use,
for that reason, I've
Go
only
ahead.
brought a small amount with me.
1 second.
So, but yeah, you have to search. You have to search me.
Do you want to just pass me that again? Is it? Thank you.
Yeah, that's a
Please.
valid point.
That's from my tobacco pouch.
Oh no, yeah, of course.
And that's
of
just
course.
separate. It's
Yeah,
just
sweet,
gone in my
okay, thank
pocket
you.
like that. Girlfriend's trying to call me.
No, you're right. Just if you just mind holding off that phone call for 1 second, please.
Can I call you back? I'm speaking with the police at the moment. Can I call you back? I'm speaking with the police at the minute.
Ryan, I'm still going to search you anyway, okay? Because I know you can meet that, but I'm not. It's not that I don't trust you, but I'm going to search you anyway, okay?
If I was carrying like 10 kilos of weed and that was like here, have
And
a
that's
grab.
why I'm going
Yeah.
to search you,
You'd
okay?
have to
Yeah. Do you
be-
want to
you'd
put
have
your
to be
gloves
done.
down there for me, please?
Yeah. So
Thank you.
fine.
And can you just unzip your coat? I'm not going to use handcuffs on you because I don't think that's appropriate.
Do you want to just come off?
Stand by. I'm just searching him. Can you call Sam?
Of course.
Oh, you don't have to drop your jacket on.
Oh no, it's just.
Yeah, go on.
Sorry, yeah, I should have passed it to you. I don't want to scuff my jacket up.
It's okay. I just don't, you don't, people throw stuff at me.
Sweet. Okay, that's good.
I just want to check you have established that I do get it.
You're obviously aware
Prescribed.
we're recording you, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course,
cool.
of course. No, I just wanted to double check that all was good on your end as far as.
Yeah, that's fine, but obviously.
You just want to make sure I'm not dealing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Just the circumstances we've found you in. What you've said about where you've been today. Has that got a seat pocket thing on it? Can you
It
open
does.
that for
Yeah,
me?
I can pop all the compartments open.
Thank you.
Let me just grab my keys. So you got one here. There will be some cannabis and remnants and what have yous in there. Bits of tobacco.
Yeah,
all
fine.
that good
Let me
stuff.
just get my torch out.
But but nothing consistent with, El Chapo or anything. Plus, mate, I work in social services. I'd have to be an absolute knobhead to go out there dealing.
Well, yeah, it's obviously put that job at risk.
There you go. You can put that one back.
Say I'm a colleague of the police in a way, so like it would be pretty daft for yourselves to inform my employer that I've just been caught small time.
And then the one underneath the seat as
yes,
well, please.
yeah,
Thank you.
As I recall, there's some wires for the immobiliser and an MOT certificate in there.
Sweet. Have you had this bike very long?
I haven't actually. I think I registered it 10th of May, 11th of May, around that time.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, you can close that now. Thanks. Yeah, right. I'm content. What we'll do, I'll give you a copy of the search record number.
That would be perfect.
Essentially, I generate a number, and then when it's written up, you can go collect it. That's the way it works. Do you feel you've been treated respectfully today?
To a degree. I think there's some organisational learning needed, but that's not on yourselves. As I said to your colleague earlier, there's unfortunately a precedent set where CanCard, a private organisation who offer a legal defence for people that unlawfully possess cannabis, but have a genuine medical need for cannabis. It was originally created because the prescriptions were expensive and people turned to the black market. That's less of an issue these days. But what CanCard did brilliantly was reach out to all 45 of the police forces and give guidance that has been instilled amongst officers very well. It doesn't, however, sort of talk about the prescription access route and how to verify one. So the rule book should basically be the same as if you find, say, like, can you please leave me alone for a second, darling? It's basically the same as if you find a box of pills in a car or, like liquid morphine or something like that. You'd expect to see a prescriber's label with somebody's name on it, as well as an ID card. Now, in this case, I don't have those with my medical cannabis because I have brought a small amount out of me, because, of course, often officers turn up concerned that I'd be carrying too much. So I'm a bit uneasy about it. Plus, of course, if it does get seized while I'm out, if I take my tub with me, that's like my supply for the month, and that could be quite disruptive, and it can affect my mental well-being quite badly. And therefore, I tend to leave the bulk of it at home.
Okay.
I hope you can understand that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's your stop search reference number. You can take a photo of that if
Much
you like.
like old people put their pills in the organisers
Yeah,
and
yeah.
things.
Yeah. Do you want to take a photo of
body
that?
worn video?
No, don't worry about that.
Right.
You just need the number at the top there. The other questions are for me.
I wish what part of I'm talking to the police doesn't my girlfriend get? Right. That's the one.
Cool.
Yeah, would I be able to request a copy of that video?
You can, through the Freedom of Information Act, you can, yeah.
Will that
But
reference number do the trick?
yeah, could potentially do that, yeah. But the idea is that the form will satisfy any curiosities
you
you have.
to send.
Say again?
Do you know how you used to get the pink sheet?
Yeah.
Do you do an email version of that now? It's all digital.
Yeah, if you want me to give you your email, I can send that to you. Yeah.
That would be brilliant.
Do we have your email already? Do you think, or do you want me to take it for you now?
No, but I can give you it.
Yeah, go on then.
So it reads India Tango Sierra.
Yeah.
Romeo Yankee Alpha November.
Yeah.
Sierra Papa.
Yeah.
Echo Charlie Tango Echo Romeo.
Yeah.
Then it's a plus sign.
Yeah.
And then the word police at
Right.
gmail.com. If you're wondering about the plus police part, when you have Gmail, you can actually add plus and then say a company's name or.
So it's
best
Ryan
friend's name.
Spector at pluspolice@gmail.com.
Yeah, it sort of
Perfect.
creates an inbox automatically. So if you say sign up for a website and you want an inbox specifically that filters out your Netflix emails, you can do plus Netflix. So it's really handy for searching stuff or say blocking things if need be.
Cool. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for your time, Ryan.